What's going on, guys, and welcome back. We are in the booth with Bruce Sr., again from Southside Sales and Service, and we are going to talk about something that is piggybacking off of our setup video, and we're going to talk about skis today. And I did a video last year with it, but I didn't have all the options that I wanted to have with me, or the knowledge for that matter. So now I have all of the options, and I have a much more knowledgeable guy behind me. So we're going to talk about skis. We're going to go over the factory skis first, what comes on your Polaris sled when you order it, and then a lot and most of the C&A skis options that they have. So here we have Bruce Sr., as you guys all know him.
Right.
And we have the factory ski that comes on your Polaris, just like what's on this XCR here.
Yeah, so this Pro Steer ski, we've been using it now since 2013. It really has been a good ski. The super light, doesn't add much weight at all to the sled. And then the keel underneath, when you put the carbide in it, it was a nice short keel as far as what was steering you, and a nice, real abrupt here. And then in the center here acts like sort of like a Woody's Navigator, where it flattens the line out in the trail so it doesn't dart. So this ski did a lot of stuff for us, and it does turn really good. The only time this ski doesn't work really well is when it's loose condition. You get in loose conditions, now you start losing your positivity when you're turning. It doesn't have a lot of scoop in here. This is fairly short, so when the ski is turning and angling, there's not a lot of area for it to catch snow. So that's the part where you kind of lose a little bit of faith in it. But as far as just going down the trail straight, normal, fast, aggressive trail riding, nice trails, the ski is awesome. But if you want that a little bit more of just that security, let's per se, to make sure that you're on your side of the trail, especially in a busy weekend, you got C&A stuff, which has always been top notch. This is the Razor, which has been in the line for a long time. It's been now sort of replaced by this XPT because of the new generation sleds, because again, this has been out as long as that ski has, at least, and they needed to upgrade what was going on with the ski. So you're dealing with, both of these are running a 3/4 inch depth keel, so the keel is very precise, it's very long. The carbide that would go on this is going from here to there, so beyond the bolt holes. And all these C&A skis take the same carbide, other than the point of if you want 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch. But and they even make Slim Jim stuff for these skis too, for less darting. But as far as the length of carbide in all of these skis, or the length of the actual host bar, is all the same length, no matter what ski it is. So when we had the Razor, it had a lot of outside keel here. So when you went around the corner, you had a lot of scooping. Plus you had these areas here to give you another track, so you were less darting. It is pretty aggressive for today's sleds, so that's why they went to this ski. This ski has a similar setup, but definitely less aggressive as far as being able to, you're going down the trail and you just want to turn a little bit, slight corners, whatever. This, you were muscling quite a bit more than you are this ski. But this ski is still very precise because of the long keel. It's just that this makes it a little bit easier. It has, this here is probably, another 2 inches longer plus deeper on a Razor.
Right.
Yeah. The other thing that they did is they tipped the back of the ski up quite a bit more for going in reverse. So when you're like this here and you're backing up, you tend to go over the snow rather than this might want to dig into the snow when you're backing up. And then the other thing that they did is they cut the corners. So this here is nicer when you're turning. You're not catching that rear corner. So you're going through the corner. That rear corner can catch and kind of want to take the ski out of your hand. The new stuff won't do that. So that's why they chiseled that off of there. So when you make one more step,
and the XVT was just what was it, a quarter inch wider?
A quarter inch wider than the old Razor.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then your next step up, which is what I currently run and will be running again this year, are the XCSs.
Yeah. The XCS, so another 1/2 inch wider, still has that quite a bit of rise in the back for backing up. Still has the corners cut, so again, when you're angling the ski, you're not catching the corner and pulling it out of your hand. The underneath, now you gain a full rib all the way down. Plus, they cut this out, and it doesn't look like much, but this helps scoop snow, and then you also gain another 1/4 inch of keel. So again, very aggressive ski. But when you want to turn, now you've got all this edge that wants to catch that snow. So you're turning and the ski is angled. You're catching a lot more snow to be able to turn. Whereas what we were talking about with the Polaris ski, that area that wants to scoop that snow, is just way shorter and way less abrupt. That right angle that's on that. And then they dig it in a little bit more to even curl a little bit more snow to be able to turn. So it definitely makes a big difference. More precise, higher speed running, you want more steering. This here, the XT, not really recommended for trail.
This is really the snowcross racing ski.
Yeah, this ski we've used for years on our snowcross sleds. That's what we use. So much so that now the Snowmobile actually comes with the ski.
Right.
So for years we always replaced it and put the C&A XT on. Now it just comes with it. So this is another 3/4 of an inch wide plus another 3/4 inch of keel. So you're 1.5 inches of keel. Again, the big edges to turn. It's a lot of ski.
Yeah, it's a lot of ski.
It's a lot of ski to turn. So they've given us a lot of choices in between with all the new sleds to make it where it's still comfortable to use, but more precise than this, especially in loose snow conditions. That's when I'll use these most of the time. I like using a stock ski a fair amount because when we're demoing snowmobiles, I want people to see what they're actually buying and feel what they're buying, and which is this ski. So that's kind of my reasoning behind it. But when I'm going somewhere and it's going to be loose condition, again, I want to be on my side of the trail. That's the safest place to be. And so I'll jump to one of these or even an old Razor, depending on what I got.
Yep.
But this here is a good ski for all the new stuff. The other thing we have is, what I talked about was the ski rubbers, because this has a lot to do with how the ski actually hits the ground. So on a Polaris ski, you've got, this goes like this. This is your ski rubber. Now what the ski rubber does is your spindle angle is like this, and it wants to pinch into that ski so that the ski isn't going down the trail like this, which does happen after a while. It'll wear the front of the ski before it'll wear the back of the ski. On a C&A, they use a much bigger piece of rubber, and they drop it in like that. Big side is always to the rear on a C&A rubber. And
so it's going to push that backside down.
Push that backside down.
Lift the front up.
And that is what you want. But what'll happen pretty quickly is the ski rubbers get beat. They just get worn in. And if you jack the sled up, you'll see that the ski has a lot of play. Or
it's just hanging there.
Yeah, it'll tip forward. Okay, then you either want to replace your rubbers, especially if they're really cut in on these, because a Polaris spindle is only about 3/4 inches wide, or about 3/4 of this rubber wide. So it really dents this rubber. So in a quick change, if you wanted to make it so that your skis weren't tipping down, what we've always done in racing is I'll put a wedge of plastic underneath this rubber, because I want heel pressure. On any ski, heel pressure makes the ski turn easier, and it makes go down the trail with less darting. With these rubbers, it's
I'm still not sure about that.
With these rubbers here, it's a little bit harder to do, but same kind of thing. I'll cut a piece of plastic and put it in there so that when I'm putting this bolt through, it's a tough job to put it through, but that's what I want, because I want that ski, I want it to be heeled, not towed. And you'll notice it'll turn easier and it'll turn better, and it'll have less darting. That holds true on any ski. So it's a little trick that we've done for years on a race sled when we're using this ski, because the other thing I don't like is I don't like them to be tipped forward anyway. If somebody's when we're racing, if somebody's going downhill and they go in the air and the skis are tipping forward, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, no, they're gonna have a really bad day.
Yeah, so I always like it. So when they're going down a hill and then it comes off the ground, the ski literally wants to pitch upward. And that's I like the same thing on a trail sled.
Yeah. We were talking before, and so with the C&As, they come, you have to buy the ski, the carbide, and then you have to buy a mounting kit too. So the mounting kit comes with the bushing for the ski rubber that he has, and then it also comes with, should have had this over there. It comes with the bushings that go push into the ski.
Yeah, from the inside.
Yep, from the inside out.
So it's smooth to the ski once it's put in.
Yep. So that's what these are right here. So you got to push them in, and then you have your washers that go on the outside of the ski and your ski bolt, and your rubbers. You put your rubber in, thick side to the back. If you put it in with the thick side forward, what did we say? It goes in real easy.
Oh yeah. Anybody can put a ski on when they put the rubber in wrong.
Yeah.
But when you put it in the right way, you're going to be muscling it.
Yeah. So that's what the kit comes with. So if you're going to buy a set, you got to do the ski itself, the mounting kit, and the carbide.
Yep.
Because the factory carbide won't mount into the C&As.
No.
Or vice versa.
Yeah. C&A has always had that 4-bolt setup. It's just a matter of if you want a round bar, square bar, twin bar. No.
And there are mountain setups from C&A. We don't do enough of them, so we didn't have any here, but there are options. So if you check out their website, you'll be able to.
That BX ski is a good mountain ski. And then there's
a mini ski too.
They even make a
mini ski
sled.
Yep. So they're super, very, very durable. I mean, awesome product, very thick, and you could do custom colors.
Yeah, we've done a ton of that. C&A has been great to us with all the race sleds, and we've purchased a lot of them for consumers. And they started doing this mix, and you could pretty much say whatever color you want for a base and whatever color you want to be thrown in it. And that's how they come from. This is like a black and gray. This was a black and white, and that was a red and white. We've done blue and white. We've done, actually, I think we've done 3 colors before.
Yeah, I think you could do 3 colors.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did the blue and white. We got over in the picture on one of our snowcross.
Oh yeah. I'll show you guys right here.
Yeah.
So those are the XTs like we were just talking about. White base with the blue.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you guys are looking for, an upgraded ski, if you're not happy with your factory ski, look up C&A. They have a bunch of options. If you guys have any questions, as always, put them in the comments, and I will get back to you, as soon as you can. And a lot of it's rider preference. So I could, guide you in the right direction, but I can't make the final call for you. But I'll try my best to get you going in the right direction. But like I said, as always, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.